안녕하세요, Zoe. Wow, Sha. What up? What up, everybody? Just wanted to say a couple things. Um, Fabson, did you ask something earlier? Because having that red line above, I haven't seen many other questions like that. But it said, I figured out how to join your Patreon, but then I got an email saying it didn't work. Well, let me know the details. I can ask them, but I'm no tech wizard, if you haven't learned that about me yet. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there's 2 more days left for the special offer on my Patreon. And what that is the postcard. And actually, tomorrow I'll do a live and I'll show you guys what it is. Because over there right now, and I don't want to walk over there. Just want to let you guys know that the special offer for the postcard is going out for everybody who signs up for the Fox tier up until April 4th, 12 p.m. PST. All right? That's what I wanted to let you know. There's 2 days left. And I also got to say a big shout out to I thought it would be good to do this because everybody else is doing it and it seems to help pass the time. Do I like coffee or boba more? Recently, I like coffee. I love coffee. Coffee's good. Coffee in my belly makes me feel fantastic. So, I also wanted to go live to tell you guys that I have a new song out. The song is called Bad Day. And I'm waiting on the visualizer, but my music video director slash visual director for everything is very, he's in the middle of the desert right now, and I guess he doesn't have good connection to Wi-Fi. Yeah. Now the question, but hi from New Zealand. Hola. Hello, you Kiwi. What is the Dalgona coffee? Dalgona coffee. I'm not familiar with that kind of coffee. I'll have to figure that out. I have no idea what that is. Dalgona coffee. Anyway, yeah, just want to say hello to everybody. Let you know that there's new music out. I just updated my patrons on the official Patreon with a couple updates of things that have been on my mind, but I wanted to let you guys know as well. Before, I'm also going to do an exclusive live Q&A with just the patrons. So I know a lot of you guys are in here. So I just want to let you guys know that I'll be doing the live Q&A most likely next week. I want to do that. I'm trying to figure out the schedule. So every week I want to be giving you guys content, and I'll be working on it throughout the week so we have a consistent schedule, because I appreciate how much you guys are helping me. And so for the Instagram, where there's the followers that I haven't said hello to in a long time. Just want to also let you guys know that I've been working on a lot of music. But there's going to be a lot of updates with a lot of music. Basically, today I mixed 4 songs. And informed. Benny, I want to go live with you guys sometime. I've been thinking about it and about all the the racial tension that's going on. And I want to help however I can. So if there's any way I can help you guys, please do let me know. If you guys don't know NextShark is a huge platform that promotes Asian American and just Asian in general culture and helps people get educated, informed, and they're doing things that a lot of people are, not that they're afraid to do it, but it seems a little difficult to take that step. And I respect Benny and I respect his team. And so if there's any way that I can support you guys, I will. But yes, alright, there's a music video, but I'm gonna keep that a secret. But I've figured out that there's some people that tend to keep my lives and are trying to hold me accountable for my promises. So I just want to let you know that anything that I promise you on here does not stand. It's just a suggestion. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Let's do lives. We can go live now, unless you're in your pajamas. I know it's 9 p.m. And even if you're in your pajamas, it's okay. Benny's super cool. I may have to take the postcard and run, so I may not be able to save $5 a month since I quit my job. All right, Sharon. All right, so I want to make something clear, and I've been getting a lot of notifications of people that are unable to make the payment for the Patreon. If you cannot afford to be a patron, do not be a patron. If you can't afford to, it's okay. Patreon is a way to support an artist, but I don't want you to skip meals because of that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to do that and be able to contribute if you're able to do it within your means. And so for the people that are able to contribute, I love you guys to death. You know it. I talk to you guys pretty much every day. You guys are part of my daily life now. You guys are part of my life, and I appreciate you. They've become, people in the community chat Discord have become like my family. I appreciate you for even taking the time to even like a post or share, and all the support that we can get at this time, you know, especially when the community is, everybody's being socially isolated, you know, all the support that we can get, it's appreciated. Oh, I'm getting a request from. All right, hold on, let's see.
How's it going, man?
What's up, the voice of NextShark? How are you doing?
I don't think I'm the voice of NextShark. I mean, I have a lot of great people on my team that really dedicates their lives and time to it, so I can't take all the credit for it. I'll take the credit for starting it. How about that?
Okay, that sounds good. What about Melly?
Melly, dude, Melly's been amazing. I mean, Melly is up in NorCal now. I mean, we don't work as much. We're still super tight, super good friends. It's just that, you know, she's up in NorCal doing her thing and, you know, pursuing other opportunities and stuff. But she still does work for us. She still does shoots for us up in the Bay Area whenever. So,
Sure, man.
yeah,
How you
yeah,
doing,
Melly's
brother?
great.
Dude, thanks for going live with me.
Dude, anytime, man. I mean, I
Yeah, man. Well, I think well, first of all, my sister, as soon as you guys post anything, I feel like my sister sends it to me before you post it. I get it right away. And she's like your biggest fan.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I always like hear all these amazing things about your sister. I definitely gotta, meet her someday.
Gina's like the opposite. She's my sister. She's like the opposite of me. She's
For real?
like, yeah, I'm very, very like, I'm kind of like soft spoken and kind of a little more sensitive, I guess, than her. She's a gangster. Gina's a gangster.
It's just a gangster.
And like these, yeah, these attacks and aggressions towards Asians, she would not stand for that. And I think I get some of that from her. She definitely stands up for herself, and that's something that I really want to suggest to people that follow me or people that I have some influence with, is to stand up for themselves. And I think staying informed with a site like yours is really crucial. It's really important, but also to not lose their value, to not lose their sense of responsibility and importance just because somebody else is so ignorant that they attack you for it.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I mean, for me, I mean, I've went through racist incidences growing up. I grew up in San Francisco, and there's only like a few occasional instances that I remember, but I didn't think it would, in this case, I didn't think it would ever get as bad as this, and to see all the reports, and next year we're getting up to like 30 plus DMs a day just on certain incidences of racist incidences targeting Asian Americans and Asians all over the world. So it's been definitely concerning.
Yeah, man. Well, we gotta stick together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that the silver lining into all this is I think that I haven't seen this much support and love and unity with the Asian American community in a while, and I wish it was on better terms. But we'll get through this together. So,
yeah. Agreed.
We're warriors.
Where are you right now?
I am actually sister-in-law's place. I had just finished dinner, and I was just scrolling through Instagram, and I was like, oh, dude, my boy James is on. I got to stop by and see what he's up to and everything. So,
Patreon, and like I just had a song come out a couple days ago. Or I had 2 songs come out last week, so I'm just promoting that kind of stuff. But by the way,
amazing.
Is the podcast going up? When is the podcast that I was on going up?
Oh, dude, you know what? Like it's because of the coronavirus situation. So we actually had like, it's been so crazy because we have like 4 people that don't know what it is. It's a podcast that we do with a woman named Mei Lee. She's the first CNN Korean American news anchor, so super legend. And we recently had James as one of our guests, and he told his incredible story, and it was amazing. We played some of his music too, and it was super dope. We had all these interviews scheduled out. We were going to shoot all these interviews too, but then this whole COVID-19 thing just kept getting worse and worse, and we were like, man, like it feels kind of weird if we're kind of like releasing these interviews, but then not reporting on coronavirus at the same time. So it's been kind of weird.
That was you guys should definitely be informing people and focusing on ways to help other Asian Americans at this time.
Yeah, and you know what? No, it's not your fault, dude, to be honest. I mean, even for us, like we had to kind of like second check ourselves. We had to check ourselves too. We were like, wait a minute, like we had all this content. I have interviews that I've written up that I was planning on releasing very early on, very like last week, right? But I was like, damn, like it's a long process, man. So don't feel bad at all, man. It's seriously.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I respect what you guys are doing. I just wish if there's any way I can help, please do let me know. Yeah, man. Let's. And oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, Benny also has a restaurant. Can we talk about it?
I don't talk too much about it, but it's not like a big secret or anything. I mean, yeah, I have like a seafood market and restaurant in Sherman Oaks, and we've basically closed down our restaurant, and everything is like takeout only. So we're only just offering our fish market out for takeout, free deliveries for people within a 4 mile radius. And we also expanded our offerings a little bit. We're offering like essential ingredients now, like milk. We're making bread. All these because we noticed that whenever we went to the markets, especially like in LA, it was really how do you say it? Pretty much gone, and people were clearing out the shelves. There was like no milk, no eggs, and we figured we want to try to help the people around us and make sure we provide the essentials. So it's going great, man. I mean, I feel really bad because I feel that from this pandemic, but I think that one thing I would urge people to do is definitely implement good social distancing, stay at home, but we all still, if you need food, like support your local small businesses. And for takeout, I mean that you're still following the social distancing rules and everything, and you'll be helping keep these companies afloat. And also support independent creators too, like James right here. Your Patreon, man.
Hey, man, I gotta pause you real quick, man. I appreciate that, but the comments are the director of Rush Hour named Brett, and I think he wants to go live with you. Oh man. So I think Benny froze on me, but Brett, just want to let you know, I'll tell Benny that you should be next for a Next Shark interview, I suppose. We'll have to continue that conversation later on. I want to go live with him definitely, but Brett, I hope that you're able to get connected with Benny and have that conversation. People that are influential not only in the entertainment industry but in the community, to help support all of those that are being bullied. That's what racism is. It's ignorance and respect that you want to have that conversation as such an influential person yourself. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm going to finish the Patreon special offer this weekend. You can check that out by going to patreon.com/JamesJHL. Brett Rat, sure. Rush Hour? This is very random. All right, let's see how this goes. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let me hold on. Let me just do something. I'm coming over here. Is Next Shark your site?
No, it's not. Benny is a very good friend of mine. Next Shark is he's one of the founders.
Okay, so you're just buddies with him.
And producer.
Okay, where are you from?
From LA, Los Angeles.
Wow.
I was in K-pop for a while, and then I had a freak accident where my left hand was cut off and reattached.
Wow, how did that happen?
I was in a restaurant in Itaewon, Korea, and the building collapsed.
Holy shit. And
Yeah.
they reattach it so it works or it doesn't work?
It does work. Well, two of the nerves were amputated, called the median and ulnar nerve, and so I can't use my thumb anymore. And there's arthritis and sporadic. It's all good, man. You just met me.
That's horrible. Didn't that happen to what's the black actor? He lost his hand. Morgan Freeman doesn't have a hand. Yeah, I saw him. I never met. It's one of the guys I never met, and I met him outside of a building in a hotel in New York. And I said, "Hey, Morgan, it's Brett Ratner." We said hi, and I noticed that he gave me his other hand, and I looked down, and his one hand was just, and it looked. I thought it was like he was wearing a glove, but someone told me that it was a fake hand.
Holy shit. I have something in common with Morgan Freeman. Well,
I don't know which hand it is, and I lost my finger. See, I chopped my finger off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
were you in an amputee hospital?
No, but you didn't get amputated. You just got crushed, right?
Right, but in Korea, so the way it works is they have to send you to like an amputee hospital. So I was there for 3 months
Oh,
because they
sorry.
were telling me I was going to lose it. But
Well, I wanted to talk. First of all, I love Neck Shark. So Benny is the guy. Was that the guy you were just talking to?
right. For sure, I'll connect you guys.
Is that the guy you were just talking to before?
Yes, Benny is the founder of Next Shark.
Okay. I think it's a genius platform, and I think it's brilliant. I mean, of course, I'm obsessed with Asian culture and Asian cinema. I'm very close friends with Mickey Lee, from CJ.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
she's fantastic. And I just think it's just horrible. It's disgusting what's going on right now. I think it's actually people that are ignorant and uneducated, because our pop culture, and I don't think Rush Hour was the beginning of it. Going back to when I was a kid, Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee is forget about Asian. He is the most iconic hero on the planet. You go to Africa, you go to France, you go to Iceland, you go any country in the world, and every person in that country is worshiping an Asian star. So there's so many great heroes like Bruce Lee, like Jackie Chan, like so many great artists that came from Asia. But not only that, the culture is so inspiring. Arts to the music, to cinema, there's so much influence, and I just think these are ignorant people that are out there, because, and I think the real you can't blame just one you can't just blame one person. You can't just blame Donald Trump because he called it the Chinese virus. That doesn't make someone go and beat up somebody that looks Asian. Not being educated and understanding, and we need to have respect for all people, not just Asian people, but Asian people are the most inspiring because of the culture and the history that they have. And not just China, but Korea, Japan, all these Asian countries have generated such great culture. And when I say culture, I'm not just saying, the arts, I'm saying in all walks of life. So I just think people have to have an appreciation for Asian people and the violence that's being committed against people in period, whether they're Asian, white, black,
Correct.
Asians are being targeted right now, and it has to stop. What's really sad is that the Asian people have brought, there's not a city in America that doesn't have, forget about, how about food? Japanese food, Chinese food. We love it. We don't want to alienate people from different walks of life who are bringing such pleasure and joy to our lives. So I think it's really a sad thing. And I was eager when I saw you guys talking, and I saw Neck Shark up there because I follow Neck Shark, and I heard you guys talking about it. I just said I don't know the solution. I just think it's got to stop, and I think people have to, recognize. I just think there's just so much ignorance, and it comes a lot from fear. It comes a lot from fear, and the rumor bullshit about, how this is specifically, Chinese people are bringing this to the world. Virus. It doesn't matter where it starts. It's happening from the irresponsibility of people not following the quarantine, not following the it's not, it starts, it could stop. And as you see, China and even Korea, there's less deaths in Korea than any other country because these people were on it. People, they respect and they understand what a with SARS in the past and the bird flu, they've experienced this stuff and gone through it. I don't think it made it over here. Maybe there was a few cases, but they understand, and out of respect, it's a respect thing. That's the thing. What Asian covering themselves because they don't want to catch
Mhm.
whatever's out there. And they said, no, it's not that. It's that that person has a cold and they don't want to spread it. Here, people are coughing and sneezing and touching everything and shaking hands, and it's a cultural thing. And the Asian culture is based in having respect for other people. You know, Jackie Chan is the first person on set and the last person to leave. He cleans up the entire set after the entire crew, if we'll let him. He will literally sweep the stages when there's people to do that. So Asian people have a work ethic. Asian people have culturally, they're good people, and we should learn, and we should learn from them. Anyway, I'll let you talk because I've been talking. You know.
No, man, I appreciate your passion for that, and I appreciate that you have insight, and you definitely have a different perspective on the Asian culture with your history and your background.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just about one culture being so much greater than the other. I think racism is found in insecurity and ignorance and just stupidity. There should really be a welcoming and a willingness to learn to get the best.
It's people that are ignorant, that are spring breakers, that are partying, on drugs, drunk, high, no care in the world. You know, I don't want to blame a group, an entire group, or millennials or whatever. What's the people younger than the millennials? The
Gen Z.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to blame them because they're fearless. And also when the news says, oh, young people don't die from this. Meanwhile, there's a lot of young people dying from it. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I think that Neck Shark is my favorite site. I know you're just friends with Benny, but I think it is the greatest site. I'd love to meet him anyway. I'll tell him maybe you could DM me and I'll give you my yours is James JHL.
Yes. Sounds good.
I'll text you my cell phone number. I'd love to talk to him. It doesn't have to be live. I just want to tell him how much I love it. But the Asian community has, again, I'll just say, has so much, the utmost respect and understanding of what it is to be a victim or to be, caught up in a pandemic and a virus.
Right.
I'm just saying it's ingrained in their DNA because of the population in China, for instance. There's, in the history of China, if you been epidemics and pandemics for generations and generations, and I would just say that they're Asian people are not to be blamed for this. There's a lot of ignorance out there, and there's a lot of but the thing that is intolerable and just kills me is how Asians are being targeted, innocent people.
Correct.
You know, it's like there's a code with gangsters, right? You don't ever kill women or children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And old Asian women are being bashed in the head.
Bullshit. So
I don't. It's too much. It's too far. It's just it's got to stop. So anyway,
when you see shit like that, that's honestly just ignorance. That's insecurity and being a bully, and who that person is. That person needs to be educated and separated from society for a while.
Cool.
But appreciate your time, man.
I'll get off, and I'm gonna try to go live with Benny.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds good, man.
Talk to you
nice
soon.
to meet you. Take care.
All right. Bye.
that was very pleasant. It was a pleasant surprise. And apparently that's Brett he's the director of Rush Hour. So who would have known? Who would have known that he would have been joined? Um, Benny, just so you know, are you watching, Benny? I don't know if you are watching. But if you're there, just want to let you know that talk to you, but instead talk to me. And I'm thinking I should do some sort of video or some sort of promo or some sort of educational thing where I just want people to stand up for themselves. You know, I don't know, maybe as someone who's been so soft spoken, I've definitely been a victim of bullying when I was like younger, since I'm Asian and I went to a predominantly not Asian high school. So yeah, it was a pleasure to have those people on. I did not know that was going to happen. That's very random. And now people in the comments are saying Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. That's just that's the kind of audience I bring. So anyway, shout out to Brett. Shout out to Neck Shark. That was to support all the people that are suffering and being attacked and people are being overly aggressive towards, to say that in the nicest way. I'm just kind of like all over the place right now because I wasn't even sure if I was going to go on. But anyway, I'm going to change the tone a little bit and we're going to go live with Janice and we'll see how this goes. I see a lot of people talking about how they're inspired by that. And I see other people talking about Gucci Gang, so I would prefer to. What's going on? Is this a light? Hello? Oh, okay. What's your name?
Hello.
Hello. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. I know I have just a conversation with that light, but it was a very nice light. Guys, if you're suffering from, first of all, we're all in this together right now. Discriminate. So if you see somebody suffering under a racial attack, please stand up for them. Understand that you cannot argue with an ignorant person. If somebody's going to be so aggressive and all right, guys, this took a strange tone, but I'm really happy that Brett and Benny joined in. Reasons I like the Patreon so much is the Discord community chat. As I'm just talking to everybody like they're my friends, and it's nice to not be alone during this time where we're supposed to be practicing. follow me. It's fine. It's ridiculous. There are people in the healthcare industry. There are people that are the essential workers that are risking everything. Uh, they're risking their health, and you can take it from me. Trust me, nothing matters more than your health. Uh, there are people that are in the Discord community chat, part of my Patreon, that are in the healthcare, in the health industry as well, and I am so grateful to them. I feel so indebted to them, and I appreciate them so much, and I appreciate each other because we're all we got. And something you realize when your health is on the line is it doesn't last forever. So that's all, guys. Wolfgang gang out. James out. I'm a yeet.